Morning, YouTubers. Lilybeth, Queen Lilybeth, and Prince Leonardo.
Hi, say hi. Look at that.
It's going to be his 3-year birthday very soon.
Yeah.
And
Very soon.
he's always camera shy. But we're going to the village. It's about 4 or 5 kilometers from our house. And we're going to buy a little bit of supplies. Then I'll show you guys kind of how the road construction is progressing here. They're steadily working on it. Actually, I'm surprised they're still going on it. There's these guys here are painting the bridge, a new coat. They do that like at least once a year, maybe twice a year. Just give the bridge a new coat of cheap paint. And you can see this whole area was under construction before, probably to my last video, and now this is all a wide 2-lane. And this whole road here is called your coastal highway. It goes all on the northern coast of, or northwest coast of Mindanao, all the way to Dapitan, going the other direction. This direction goes back to the national highway. So you can see here they got guardrails up on all along this area. Pretty nice, really. Nicest I've ever seen it, but that's going to cause increased traffic, which sometimes that's good for our swimming pool place, but it makes us less isolated, which I like to be isolated, but it makes it more convenient.
Really?
Yeah. So here, I'm gonna have to shift some gears here. This place here is not quite done.
Yeah. What? Are you the one gonna drive soon of this truck of Daddy? Because Daddy is getting older, so you're the one gonna drive it soon? Huh? Is that what you want?
So it's, for the most part, it's done. They just have to finish up a few places here and there, and then once they get this all finished up, then they'll probably be tearing out in front of our barangay, because that's really what's left is our barangay. There's probably close to a 2-kilometer section, our barangay, and then down the coastal road toward the coast, there's another kilometer there. So, and then they're done with this whole section of the coastal road. So it looks like they just poured this here on the left side here the last couple days. So there's just this little spot right here on the right side of the road that's left. Actually, I'm pretty amazed. They're doing pretty good. And so the national highway, they made it from a 2-lane to a 4-lane, right? But this coastal road, all they did is they made it a lot thicker, and they just widened the 2-lane, maybe additional 3 foot on each side of the existing 2-lane that was here. So I'm just glad that they never made it into a 4-lane on this coastal road. There actually is a couple sections, mostly just for passing lanes on this coastal road when you get closer to the mountain pass, but I'm glad they decided to keep it smaller here, because 4-lane is just too big. Majority, even on the national highway, they make it into a 4-lane, and that 4th lane, 9 times out of 10, the residents that live next to the road got their cars and their motorcycles parked on the highway. So there's no isolation or fencing like in the U.S. next to national highways, where people can't set up shop right next to the road or park on the road or any of that. That goes on here. It's common. constantly happens. They're either walking on the 4-lane highway or they're parking on it. That's just the way it is in the Philippines. At least for now. Maybe 50 years from now it'll be different, but any sooner than that, I doubt it. So this here, they gotta really raise this whole low area here. They're gonna fill all this in and level it out to where the new lane is off the right up here. See how they've already elevated the road on the right in anticipation of that whole overpass of that creek to go in higher elevation to prevent some of the flooding too. So anyways, just giving you guys a little update on the road situation here. Even right here, they're working here with the heavy equipment now. Looks like they're digging down so they can bury the water line. Yeah, that's what they're doing, reburying the water line on that side. And then they'll pack it down and get ready to pour that other side. So slow but sure. I mean, it's not the high standards of the third world, or I mean the first world road systems, but it's a whole lot better than what we've had to deal with in years past here. It's night and day. So anyways, just letting you guys see on our little morning adventure together, and y'all take care. Love y'all, and God bless. Bye-bye.